Well, good morning. Looks like we're at the verge of a breach at Lake Timmy. So looking over here on the dam, water is actually flowing over it. You get a better picture for you. It's flowing over in two spots. This is one example of it. And let me show you the overflow. The overflow is just trickling. So the overflow and the head of the dam are at the same height, which is not good. I mean, I just eyeballed it when I was building it, knowing I could come back and adapt. And this is the highest it's been. And I probably was on the verge of a catastrophe because another rain event, it would probably wash it out from here all the way to the cattails. It would just blow that whole dam out. So rather than adding dirt to that side, I'm going to cut out the overflow. Probably going to have to take about 2 feet out of it, which ought to be pretty fun to see all the water gushing out of here. A little too wet because it rained. It's probably about 1 in the afternoon, and it's rained 2.5 inches since midnight, and maybe some more rain coming in this afternoon. So I got to get it fixed now. Anyway, I'm not going to be able to get the skid steer in here without slip sliding around. So I brought the excavator. So I'm going to, well, I guess you'll just see it. Let's just get on it and see if we can't create a big water flow, get this thing, the level down in it. Okay, I need to, sorry about that. I need to come back, get closer to the fence over here. But it's flowing pretty good. I'm gonna have to come back when things dry out and level this thing out so it's a nice flat even flow coming out. But like I said, right now just saving the pond from a breach is what I'm worried about. I'm gonna let it go down a little bit more and then scoop a little bit more out. I guess it's kind of nice because of the cloudiness of the water. We can follow it down the waffles. Looks like it's to the filling up the second one, fixing to overflow into the third one. But I bet we get cloudy water all the way down to the end of this system. Well, I'm seeing some things I need to fix. So we are getting washout from the first waffle. I don't know if you can see the water around the dead pecan tree there. I need to just, I don't know if we can see, there we go. That waterfall right there, I'll just cut a little trench in there lower so it dumps into here. And then looks like, I don't know, maybe we leave it because that's actually watering the pecan trees. On the next dam, same thing, it's breaching over. So I can take a pickaxe and cut a little bit lower there to keep it on going. But seems to be working. I mean, it's kind of a visual test with this cloudy water. You get to follow it. It's kind of cool. All right, it's flowing pretty good. I dug a little bit more out. Like I said, just kind of a waiting game. Let it settle out and see what kind of headspace we have on the dam area. Well, we may have made it all the way down to the end of the waffle swell, so let's follow it real quick. So I'm still curious where it drains out from there so I can go to the next phase of it. We're almost to the end of it. All right, so this is the last one. I have to get around this gate. Okay, looks like it's just going straight downhill. So there's the last waffled swell. And it's really just heading straight down between these two cedar trees into intersecting this water flow right here, which is, like I said, that's the area where I was talking about doing my final pond, which would be a true Keyed Dam Pond. Anyways, I call it my final exam, if that makes sense, on this property. Anyway, pretty cool. Yeah, doing this may also save the iris I planted. I planted some irises here, trying to guess where the height would be so they wouldn't be like literally underwater. Anyway, they're underwater over here. And I've got another patch over here. There's a couple of them right at the edge of the water currently. I think any of them that are below that are probably dead and rotted. But you can see that one right there in the center. And then I have this one right here. Anyway, hopefully the water level will drop. If it drops another 3 or 4 inches, they'll be out of water, so they should be safe. Like I said, I lost a lot of them, but no big deal. As long as I can keep a couple of them happy, they'll start dividing, and over time I'll get them planted around here. But just showing you how on this left side of the pond it's got a lot better headspace than on the right side. And then I've got these cattails that showed up. I don't know if I can use a thumb in the bucket to reach in there and grab them and pick them up. Maybe I can like strap a 2x4 to the thumb in the bucket, kind of grip them with the boards and just pull them out. We'll see. It'll be another project when things dry out. But I've got to get it under control, or I mean, it'll definitely take over the whole pond. And then I guess we'll just finish the video here, but I wanted to see the overflow from this side. Like I said, I'll go back in, straight in with a skid steer, get it leveled out, and the width of the skid steer bucket, which will be a 6-foot wide overflow. And then on the left side, I'll be able to, where I have it bermed up on the left side of the overflow, I'll be able to harvest a lot of that and move it over to the low spot, because I don't need that big of a drop, because I still got to drive vehicles across there. So between what I scooped out and what I'll scoop out on the berm, it should be okay. Like I said, it may not be done, but crisis is definitely averted. Get one more view of the headspace. Definitely dropped. Anyway, y'all have a great day.